My name is Joe. I'm the American ambassador to Italy after a victorious win in World War II.
I am Clay, the American ambassador for the Greater Third Reich. Sighet.
I'm Garrett, the American ambassador for Japan.
We are here today to divide up the United States of America into our each own territories. Germany, since you are the lead power, where would you like to go first?
Hitler has requested all land east of the Mississippi to be annexed to Germany as soon as possible.
Japan?
I'm okay with that. How about you, Italy?
Well, I'm okay with that if Mussolini and fascist Italy claims territory in Tennessee.
That will not do.
That will not do.
The Führer has made it explicitly clear that he would like all land east of the Mississippi.
How about I give you part of North Dakota and South Dakota for Tennessee?
This will not do.
All of North Dakota, part of South Dakota, and for Tennessee.
I will tell you again, Hitler has explicitly said that he would like all land east of the Mississippi.
I will give you North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma City.
Just at this time, I am not in a position to make negotiations with you against the words of Hitler.
Well, then why are you here? This is a
You know what?
negotiative meeting.
I am here to claim land for the Third Reich.
Then I have all of Louisiana, and you can have the land east of the Mississippi.
That will do.
Fine. Pencil in the border.
Very well, sirs.
Okay, so do you agree to this line?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Now, Japan, where would you like to lay your claims?
For our claim, we would like to have all of the western seaboard plus the states inside and surrounding it.
So you're wanting here, Nevada, Idaho, Utah, and Arizona, correct?
And California, Oregon,
Yes.
and Washington.
They're on the seaboard.
Yes,
Well,
along with Alaska.
I'll give you Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and I'll give you Colorado if you give me Idaho.
Very well.
Do you agree?
This is fine with me.
Now with the matters of Alaska and Hawaii, I would prefer to lay claim to northern Alaska and all the islands of Hawaii. Being in the Pacific Ocean, I know you may have a problem with that, but this is where Mussolini has told me to go.
Yes, I need to establish a naval base in Hawaii and in southern Alaska. Northern Alaska, you can have it, but I do need at least part of Hawaii for a naval base.
Is this where you want to draw the line in Alaska?
No, to the northern part of that peninsula.
I do not agree with this border here. How about
Angle
we
it.
meet in the middle?
Just angle it.
Here?
There we go.
Alright.
I'm liking that.
Now, for your naval base that you have requested, I will give you this island here.
I will take over Pearl Harbor, and you can have the rest,
Alright.
because it is already established.
Germany, where would you like to lay claims in either Hawaii or in Alaska? Or both?
Hitler has said nothing about those two, so you may split those amongst yourselves.
Okay, gentlemen, what do we have to settle next?
Well, we have Mexico to the south and Canada to the north.
Let us deal with Canada first.
Alright.
We've already decided that Canada would have a public German government, if that is
It is acceptable if you allow for Italian preferences to also be heard in the government, and to accept Italian leaders as well.
That can be arranged.
Japan would like to establish trade also.
That will also be arranged.
Very well.
Alright. Now, dealing with Mexico to the south, especially with Japan and I here, we could fear an attack if Mexico is left an independent nation. I say that we both partner up and lay a siege on Mexico to invade and divide up that nation between the two.
Japan and Italy?
Yes.
You
attack from yours, I attack from mine. We can start a front here, cut off northern Mexico, and take this half, lay a siege. From here out, Italy will take responsibility for defending off the main Mexican government armies.
Much of our military, what do you call them, things have been exhausted. So we shall wait.
Shall wait on this.
5 years? Does that sound okay?
I will accept a 5-year delay. Until then, what should we do with Mexico?
Mexico will be left to its own accord. Let them build up their economy and then take it over.
My fear with that, though, is that if they build up their economy, then they may be too strong for us to fight off in the near future.
They will not be expecting it, though. We must keep this secret.
Nazi America would be the same as Nazi Germany in many ways. Many of the culture and buildings of importance will be carried over. The Gestapo would also create a new sect in America, enforcing curfews and laws instilled by Hitler. There would also be a oppression of Jews and a destruction of all synagogues in the U.S. The people would live under Hitler as if they were in Germany, and there would be very little difference. This would be so that the new Germans coming over would feel comfortable in the Third Reich's new claims.
Hi, Garrett here, and I will discuss with you the organization of Japan's new territories. As ambassador between the former United States and Japan, the Emperor has appointed me to organize these land acquisitions. Our governmental structure will comprise of many high Japanese officials and a cabinet. We will make decisions in small affairs to lessen the stress of our Emperor. The Emperor will be the decisive factor in all situations that are either very important or that he deems necessary. The war has exhausted our military assets, so we will organize an industrial society along the west coast of North America. This will focus on boosting the economy of our newly acquired territory and heightening the morale of the residents in those areas. New Japanese citizens will be mostly unaffected. Any insurrections will be crushed quickly and quietly to restore order. Japanese will be the only secondary language after English in the new territories, such as Spanish and French. A basic knowledge of the language will be taught throughout middle school, high school, and any further education if needed. We hope to reconcile with the inhabitants of our new territories eventually, but harsh feelings are sure to exist at first. We hope to keep these lands as the melting pot that was formerly known and include all cultures, races, and religions in a productive community. Thank you.
After the Axis powers won World War II and Italy took control of Central America, Mussolini gave me control of America territory as long as I remained loyal to him. He said, you know, go do what you want with it. So I did. And Central America we're all about promoting natural beauty. You can come back, relax, and chill out for a while. We're out here, we want you to enjoy the real natural grass. Spend some time with some trees and other forested areas. We want you to come back and relax, get away from your life, and realize what true nature and beauty is about. You see, here, we're all laid back. We're kind of like in Australia, but just Italian fashion. So, come join, come take a look, come tour Central America controlled by Italy. You won't regret it. Now, many of you may be wondering how a Joe Parnan-led government may have favoritism among the common people, but I assure you that we do. Here is photographic proof that we have people supporting us, and here is how we do it. Here in Central America, we tried to keep the culture as much as it was back in America to try and maintain most of the people. So we assimilated American culture into Italian culture, as long as the residents would accept fascism. Unless they didn't, they could move to Japan to the west and Italy, or Germany to the east. But what we did is we kept English a primary language. We figured, what was the point of having people trying to learn a whole new language when they just still speak English anyway? So Italian's the second major language now, which is spoken in most popular areas. Speaking of promoting nature and natural forests like this one that I'm here in right now, when we tried to make territorial claims in Tennessee and were denied by Germany, that really upset us. And it's my special mission right now is through diplomatic talks and reasoning that I hope we'll be able to get control of Tennessee, at least the eastern side, for their beautiful mountains and forests this time of year, and all times of year. But I'm really looking forward to making fruitful negotiations with Germany and Mayor Clay Ely. I've called you here today to discuss the negotiations about Tennessee. See, for my Central America, we're really promoting nature and getting back into it, and Tennessee has great land for that. So we are strongly recommending getting Tennessee into Central America.
This cannot be done. I'm sorry, but we chose that land for a reason, and we would like to keep it.
You see, we'll be willing to make other offers out today to get Tennessee for our nation.
Well, Mr. Parnett, I am trying to be very nice about the subject, but if you should keep pressing this matter, we will be forced to attack.
Well, you see, Mr. Ely, that even though my Central American territory is still its own little independent ruler, we still have the backing of the Italian government. So if Mussolini hears that I want something and that he thinks it's going to be for the better of his economic gains, he'll back me up if said war was to happen.
Hitler was the one who chose the land east of the Mississippi. I cannot go against his orders. He will take any movements onto Tennessee as an act of aggression.
That is bullshit, Mr. Ely. I'm giving Tennessee if I want it or not.
There's no Mr. Parnett, you are making a big mistake.
That's what you think. You see, friends, after long diplomatic complications with Germany, they declined our access into Tennessee still, so it leaves me no other option. But I guess I must declare war on Germany for Tennessee, and start the war for Tennessee. This will be a hard battle, but I believe we can come out victorious. Alright, troops, this is it. This is the time that we are on the front lines. We're on the gateway to hell, and it's time to attack. Or as Google Translate taught me to say, it's time to attack. Go, 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 go!
Why should I do this?
You should do this because not only will I gain Tennessee, if the war goes well, you can continue on while the German forces are weakened to take the rest of the eastern half of the continent.
Sounds very good. He also will probably not stop at you and come.
It's 3
from
o'clock.
another
It's
part
time
of
to
the
do
United
this as
States,
adults
too.
or find the door.
Yes.
Also,
Thanks.
what will happen is if Germany is kicked out of the continent, Mexico will no longer be under its independent nation, which will give you forces an opportunity to move in on Mexico as long as you leave me half that's under the Texas border.
I shall join you then, sir.
Thank you very much. I look forward to this fruitful negotiation.
Pew pew pew. Pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Tennessee's mine. Pew.
Ah, it feels good to be victorious.
formation.
Did you have New Mexico? No, there's
Free state.
Very casual way.
Whistling not going to be happy when I get home.
I think you guys should just have a fight. No, I need Montana. No, you take Montana. I don't want Montana.
That would actually be great.
We're still recording.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
This
We
is
are
going
still
to be a
recording.
very bad video. Now,
Amazing.